Hello and welcome back to One on One, where we take a deeper dive into one of the big issues affecting the game. On December 2nd, Lionel Messi won his 6th Ballon d'Or, a record for the men's game, in a ceremony in Milan. It was his first since 2015, with Ronaldo winning 2 and Modric picking up the other in the intervening years. This ceremony was controversial chiefly because of outraged Liverpool fans claiming that Virgil van Dijk, who finished 7 votes behind Messi, should have won instead. But in my opinion, the Ballon d'Or, or FIFA Best Award, or whatever this thing is currently called, is a stupid competition which doesn't actually recognise footballing quality and only provides something for newspapers to fill their back pages with and football Twitter to get furious about. Awards like this should be discontinued, and here's why. The first objection to award season is that if the prize is truly for the best player, it shouldn't be about trophies, unless one player can accurately be said to have won that trophy single-handedly. Post-World Cup, all the talk was of Modric or Varane having a shot at the Ballon d'Or because they'd lifted the Champions League and reached the World Cup final in the same campaign. This is despite the fact that Varane was not the most important defensive player on either Real Madrid or France, and Modric, while worthy of credit for a decade of world-class midfield performances, was supported by Kroos, Casemiro, Kovacic, Rakitic and Brozovic in his various accomplishments. Fundamentally, Messi's league and cup double was seen as the inferior achievement to those of the Real Madrid pair, but no one watching the three play that season could reasonably have argued that Modric was better at his job than Messi was at his. Messi delivered 45 goals and 18 assists in 53 appearances for Barcelona that term, giving him 5 more goal involvements than Mo Salah, who finished third, and 11 more than Ronaldo, who finished second, not to mention his insane 5.6 dribbles completed per game, the best in Spain. Because Messi has played at such an insane level throughout his career, we now hold him to a totally different standard than we do other players. And if you're still in doubt, ask yourself this: if Messi had played for Liverpool in 2019 or Real Madrid in 2018, would he have been their best player? The man shouldn't have 6 Ballons d'Or, he should have 10. We should give up on the idea of objectivity, given that a defender, defensive midfielder or goalkeeper stands little realistic chance of winning the award. What does the Messi of goalkeepers look like, and would we even notice if he was playing right now? Well, we arguably got the answer to both of those questions in the 2017-18 season, when David de Gea had the most remarkable season in what has been a remarkable career. The Man United stopper allowed 28 league goals that season from 44 expected goals against, helping his side, rated 6th best in the Prem by expected points, finish 2nd against all the odds. That's a performance as incredible as Mo Salah's 32-goal campaign the same season, but De Gea was completely overlooked for major awards. Not only did he fail to make the top 10 for the Ballon d'Or, he wasn't even a finalist for the best goalkeeper, with Thibaut Courtois, Hugo Lloris and Kasper Schmeichel the top 3, despite all 3 of those finishing behind De Gea in the contest for a place in the Premier League team of the season. And if you're wondering how Schmeichel got in there, take a look at the judging panel. So not only do these ceremonies fail to recognise defensive players, they don't even seem qualified to do so properly, or they're simply too blinded by personal loyalty to vote objectively. Which brings us to number 3. It's hard not to put the success of players like Modric and Varane in award season down to public opinion. At a certain point, everyone was talking about how they performed with club and country, and it was that narrative, not their actual performances, which fueled their surges in the Ballon d'Or voting. But neither one is the worst example. That would be Cristiano Ronaldo. Whatever you think about CR7 and his ranking among the best players of all time, it's clearly absurd that the Portuguese came 3rd for the 2019 Best Award. In Serie A, yes, he won the title, but he wasn't even the top scorer in Italy, with Duvan Zapata and Fabio Quagliarella, who is 2 years older than him, netting more than the Portuguese's 21. If you take out penalties, he was also behind Arkadiusz Milik, who was coming off a year out with injury. Even in the Champions League, Ronaldo was not at his best. Having scored 70 goals in 61 games in his last 5 seasons in the competition before arriving in Italy, he netted 6 in 9 last year, with half of those coming in a single game against Atletico Madrid, meaning he scored just 3 in the other 8 matches. But despite his return to the realm of mortals, Ronaldo still managed to come in 3rd for the 2019 Ballon d'Or, while someone like Raheem Sterling or Robert Lewandowski failed to reach the podium. If the awards are just about who has the most dedicated fan club, let's just ditch the pretense and give them to the players with the most Instagram followers. So that's my case for ending the Ballon d'Or, and that's all we have time for on One-on-One this week. If you have an idea for a future episode, then drop it in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and give us a like if you've enjoyed this. Hit the notification bell to never miss a video, and we'll see you next time.